Thank you all for joining me and welcome back to The Infected. So today we're going to go and have a look at where I actually want to build. Now when it comes to tech, we've only got 8 more tech to find. I've already got the 8 there, so we'll use those shortly. I think I am going to get the gas thing for now. We're going to need the greenhouse at some point as well. And do we need to get Mike's stuff unlocked here? We'll sort the rest out later on, but I think the barn is something we're going to need sooner rather than later. I'm going to get the mixer, maybe oil pump. Although we're going to need the power stuff anyway. We'll wait for now. We've still got the 5 points there. So, but I only need another 8 to actually completely finish all of that off. And now we've got our bigger backpack. It's going to make things a lot better. Before we do anything. In fact, what I'm going to need to do, so we're going to come over to here and here. This is kind of where I want to build here. Because, yeah, I don't know whether there's any better places, but it could be along here. There is an idea of where what I want to do. I'm kind of going to do like, we need a road to go through. It's going to have 2 gates. We're going to have like a big massive wall going up. And then that wall will be able to get on top, and then it'll be able to go to each side on each cliff side. And that's where we're going to build. So that's kind of what we're doing there. So that's kind of where I want to go. So I'm going to need some rope, of course, because before we do anything, I'm going to need to make sure we've got plenty of rope and sticks, and then we can get the logs over there, because we're going to need to get all the spikes sorted out first. That's kind of what I want to start doing today. So if I put those in there, look, I've got that there. I've already got 22 in here. I just want to get that because it's raining. Wasn't quite ready for me yet. There we go. Let me just put, in fact, I might just, yeah, I'll just put those in there. I've got a couple of melons there. I'm just waiting for a chicken. Chicken, little leg for me. We are going to need a load of sticks as well, but we can get those from the logs anyway, so that's not too bad. So let's put those in there. So we've got those in there. I mean, 25, 50. Yeah, I might get a little bit more than that. I think I will get a little bit more than that, so we'll do a little bit more. And what I'll do, I'll also get a stick thing. So if we get, I think there's 6, aren't they? Hold on a minute, let me just double check. Storage. I think these are 6, aren't they? Stick 1, yeah. So, and then we can fill that up, and then we can get those spikes sorted out while we're there. So I'm not going to take that with me because obviously we're going on the truck, and I don't really want to take all those off just so I can put those on. That might be a thing we might use where we'll come back and we can move some of the stuff over. But I'm hoping by the time we actually build it up, we'll be doing all electric anyway, so we could probably leave a lot of this stuff here. And yeah, and then the plant beds, crop plots, whatever, we can actually maybe even leave here and just build some more, because by that time we'll have all the materials we need anyway. Oh yeah, I was doing the rope when I'm getting distracted by myself. Right, there we go. So that should be okay for now, because there's only going to be so much we can do. It depends on how big the area is that we're doing. So yeah, so that will do for now. Should I fill it right up? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, do you know what? Let's fill it right up. Let's fill it right up. Why not? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need to go here, don't I? See, I mean, we could even keep all the benches and stuff like that and just build the new ones there, so even the extractor, although, to be honest with you, I could, like, move it with the extra truck. We could get it on there and move it with the truck now. So there is that. Let me just put that 1 stick in there. I just want the 6 on me for now. Although, I could take all those sticks, actually. Actually, I might do that. I might just take all those sticks, because we are going to need them anyway. Okay, so, yeah. And then we can get one of those sorted out. Let me just check my water. I am going to need to sort out some water here. Let's sort that out. Let's empty that. Put that in there. Get that on. I might actually make another one of these as well. Another flask. Because it does come in handy having 2 of those. And yeah, and we've got 10 of those in there. I'm going to let them build up a bit because we have got other food that we can use, as you can see here. I've got a couple of these. In fact, I might just eat one of those now. There you go. Okay, what time are we on? We're up to 10 p.m. So I am going to get some sleep while we're waiting for that, and then we're going to go and get ourselves out of here. And we'll wake up about 4-ish. There we go, that should be fine. So it's going to be a little bit dark, but we should be able to... Obviously, we could see because we've got the light on, and then we've got the light on... We'll have the light on from the actual truck, which I think I've left on now. No, I haven't. Okay, yeah, because we switched it off. That makes sense. Okay, so we've got the clean water. So let's put that out. Might as well. There we go. Yeah, it is a little bit dark. Let me just check the fuel as well. I might just top it up. In fact, we might be... oh, yeah, I'm going to top it. Do you know what? We will top that up. Just because, yeah, I just want to make sure we've got enough in there so we don't get stuck. Okay. So if we press K, that'll put our headlights on. There we go. So, first place we're going to go, we're going to have to turn around. Am I stuck? Ah, am I stuck? Let's do that. That's one way of getting unstuck. That's the only problem with the actual building like this in here. So now there's many places that I could build where it'll be easier to defend and stuff like that, or I could build near water and that, but you don't necessarily need to build with water unless you're doing fishing and you want to do that. Then yeah, fair enough. Although there is only one lake now for fishing, I believe, or if as they changed that, I can't remember. Yeah, so but otherwise if I just build at certain areas, then I'm just not going to have much fun in finding good locations and stuff like that to build. So I'm going to quickly have a look over here first. See, we've got... Let me just stop this a minute. We've got that there. We've got that there, but it's not kind of the same height. Although that might actually work. Let's have a look up here. We have got this road coming into here as well. Let me just stop here a minute. See, we have... Let's have a look at this. See, the only problem with this bit here... Now, this would probably be a good idea, but the problem is getting up there and then that being so low. So, it kind of, yeah... Although this would be a good place to build. Although what we could do is just sort of build the wall here that I want to build, and then we can just build behind it. Let me just have a quick look, actually. Then we would only need one row. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, we could build up there. I might change the way I'm going to do this then. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build here, and then we'll literally only need one row then of... I do like that idea. And we've got a Vambi over there. Just staring at me. Like I'm a disease. Okay, yeah, so do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And why did he disappear so quick? Up there? That was so weird. Okay, so... Okay, let's do it then. So I'm going to change what I'm going to say. We're still going to do the wall thing. In fact, that's actually a good idea. What we could do... Yeah, I've got an idea now of how we could do that. Right, okay, so if we come over here, I need to work out exactly where we're going to put the spikes and stuff like that. So obviously we're going to have like a... Oh, it's a sheep. I thought that was a Vambi then. So we're going to go to about here. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll give us enough room. We've got a load of logs in that here that we can sort out. And yeah, I think that would work fine. So what we are going to have to do is start getting all the spikes sorted out from here. Take it across there and then across here as well. So let's get that started. If we go to, I think it's construction and other in it, yeah. This here lot. So if we start working on this then. But we are going to have these going across the road as well though, so we kind of line them up perfectly. And then obviously we're going to need to be able to get in with a truck, of course. And we'll need more than one row as well. I'm going to keep it, I'm just going to get this row done. Keep it as straight as possible. And then obviously we'll take the rocks out and stuff like that. Although I'll let Mike do that when we get him. And then obviously we take these logs out and stuff, these trees out here. So we've got to get all the way to that wall there. I've trying to change my plan on this. I think next time, although, yeah, this will still work. So it's basically going to be like a wall, a big wall. And then we'll have some elevators on each side going up. And then, yeah, because then we can have Mike at the bottom. That kind of makes sense, actually. I'm going to do it a bit differently. So that works for that. I want to keep this in the same position. And then bring that going across here. And then obviously we are going to need it going the opposite way. So we can get the truck in and stuff. I want to make sure that's lined up though. Can't tell, it's because it's lower in it. Okay, that's fine. That looks like it's fine anyway. It's close enough. Close enough. As long as it's going in a straight line. That's going to go straight to there. Now, technically, we could just have the truck at the front, although the problem is, still need to get to it, won't we? Okay, that would do it. So we've got that line there. Let me get rid of that. We've got that line there, so we need to grab some rope and start building that up. Obviously, like I say, we're going to need more than one row going across here, and we're going to need to get them upgraded, but that is actually going to be where our base is. And I believe what I'm going to do is we're going to build the sort of wall going up, and then I don't know whether we'll be able to get up to the top of that, but then we can actually build on the top of there, and we can build on the top of there as well as in here. I think that's where we're going to go with this. Okay. So let's grab some of this lovely stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to start going this way. Just get all these, just switch over to that in case we get attacked. Okay, that's that side done, and we've still got loads of rope. We've got loads of rope here, but we are going to need quite a lot anyway, because we're going to be having to do more than one row, especially with the way this game works now. Okay, so we've done that. I'll tell you what, let's sort the sticks out. Should I do the logs? We'll do the logs first. Get the logs out of the way, because there's only one of each of those, isn't there? So, and we can just put those in as we're going along. I hear you, but I've got no room for you because I've got a deer on the back of the truck. I can't give you a lift. Oh, what am I doing? I was looking at the wrong one. Tell you what, sheep, you can warn me if there's any unsavoury characters coming. At least then you'll be useful. I can see an unsavoury character just at the corner of my eye down there. I don't know if you've seen it there. Look there. Okay, so we've got that done. Yeah, because we already had some sticks in there from what we got. I'm not even going to bother with the actual... although I might just get a storage thing going, because then we can put any spare sticks that we've got left over. Actually thinking about it. Right, we'll have to get rid of that. Problem is, we're not going to be in the red forest now, which means we're not going to get those big trees here. But that's fine. Is that all of this? That's all of them. Okay, cool. So all we need to do is sort out all the sticks. I'll do this from the center. Although we could get sticks easy. I'm just going to do these logs that we've got here for now. And then we can just go and get those bushes that I've just seen over there. And I also want to get some storage sorted out here. You can get loads from this. Whoa, steady on. I mean, I could leave those logs actually and just get the bushes. No, we'll use these up, why not? We can get loads from this. And look at that. I'm actually going to drop those off there because we don't need those now. Yeah, let's just do it. At some point, we are going to have to sort out some armor as well. Okay, let's go. We'll just pick those up. Yeah, it's a lot quicker doing it that way, to be honest with you. And we've still got a few there, so I'll just stick with these logs. Although, I mean, you get 10 from each of those bush things, so I could still do that, I guess. But I've still got 2 logs here, so I might as well use them. Okay, that's 1 log done. In fact, what I'll do, I'll get a stick thing going here. Go. Now, before we actually, there's one there, like a little bush there. Before we actually build here, I want to make sure the defense is spot on, just to make it easier on ourselves. See, we've still got 4 sticks that we need there. I can actually grab this now. Okay, there we go. And then we can finish that off there. Okay, so we haven't actually finished yet. So what I want to do is I'm going to sort out just here. So we obviously want to sort this out. So we're going to turn this around. Turn around every now and then. I want to make sure it's straight with that. It looks like that is. And if we put that there like that, we'll have to adjust these later on when we're doing other stuff. But that will work. And I think that's all we need, just those two there. So we can put those in there. I could have used those two logs, kind of, never mind. That's fine. Let's put those logs in there. Let's drop that a minute. Let's get that. In fact, we need two of those. Okay, so we just need some more sticks. I'm just going to use this. And then we can put the rest in there. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So I'll tell you what we could do while we're here. So we've actually got this set up so we can get up and down, and this is where we're going to build, okay? So we've got this sorted out. Obviously, I want a little bit more when it comes to defense. So we're going to need to get more rows going in there and getting that set up. And then eventually we'll get those upgraded as well. Obviously, with the Horde Knights and stuff like that, we're going to have to do that. And then we can actually build here and just work this out. So I kind of wanted it different to this, but this will just have to do. I think this will be fine, to be honest with you. I think we can work with this with no doubt. And yeah, so let me go. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to save it here now we've done this. I'm probably not going to do another row just yet, although I might do a little bit more if we've got time. So I'm just going to collect some sticks here. At the road down there, I know. Why are you going for me? Thought the ship was going for me then. That was really weird. Okay. Get those in there. I might need more storage than that though. But be careful of that Vambi over there. There is a Vambi over there. That Vambi that disappeared, that shouldn't disappear. He's actually made it so they stay a bit longer, so they don't spawn so despawn so quick. So that's a bit of a strange one. That actually despawned so quickly. Do I need to drink? I most certainly do. Okay, so we're filling this up nicely. So we should be alright for sticks around here then, shouldn't we? It looks like. Not too bad. For the last place we did it, we didn't have as many. Although we did have a few, but wasn't as many, obviously. But there seems to be quite a few here. So that is good. Okay. I mean, technically we could start building here even before we've actually done some more of the spikes. I think that's all we've got there. I think that will do for now. That will definitely do for now. And there's plenty of stone around here we can sort out as well. So I'm going to put that there. Obviously, like I say, we want to get some more rows going. In fact, let's just put 2 more here. Literally on top of it like that. To double that up a bit. You can actually just do it like that. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Do a little bit more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm going to need to chop some of these trees down anyway, and then we can pick these logs up later, so that's fine. grab 2 of those. So we'll just double up on this bit here because this is where the entrance is going to be. There we go, just double up on that a little bit because obviously there's, I think there's like, was it 3, I think? 3 Vambies on each, can get stuck on each one. And if there's any more on that, they kind of phase through the actual spike, so you've got to be careful of that, obviously. So yeah, I think that will do for today. At least we've got the location now of where we're going to build. And yeah, hopefully it's going to work out pretty well. So we're going to have to clear all this out, of course. We're going to have to sort out and move some stuff. Like I say, I want to get more of the spikes sorted out. So we'll probably do that in the next video. We'll get some more of this done. And then, yeah, and then we'll start sorting out and getting things moved over to here that we want to move over and get some building done. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.